Hello guys, so in the last video I had some internet issues, but it turns out it wasn't a slow internet, but my internet was gone altogether. It's fine though. Let's go back to where we left. And a few things I wanted to mention which I forgot to mention previous video in the previous video. So which is, let's go ahead. Yep, I've talked about how this is a selector. This is a selector like P or universal or HTML or ID class. These are all selectors. And then this part is the property, this part only, the thing we're targeting like box sizing or padding or margin. These are property, and this is a property value. This part is the property value, the value we're setting. And this whole block, this whole thing in the curly braces is called declaration. I missed out on it. This is a CSS declaration. So we're targeting this by selectors, and then we're declaring the property and property value. This whole thing is called declaration. I missed out on it. And also in the thumbnail you must have seen the scene from Matrix, offering two pills, blue pills and red pills. So all I'm offering is you the truth, nothing more. You have to see it for yourself, what it means, because I mean, you have to learn CSS or HTML or JavaScript, whatever trying to teach you here. You have to learn it for yourselves. I can teach you everything, but I can just merely guide you where to learn it from. You can learn it from MDN, you can learn it from my videos, and there are tons of other videos. You can learn from anywhere, but you have to learn yourself. No one can teach you everything. You have to learn programming yourself. No one can teach you. It needs a lot of practice and a lot of dedication, and you will get there, don't worry. And I'll be helping you to get there. So let's move ahead. I've already mentioned that I wanted to make a video on the box model. Let's go ahead and make this as the box model video. So instead of, okay, let's just delete all these. We don't need this. Let's create some divs instead. Div is not recommended for, let's say, for any semantic using. Let's say we don't need anything else, so we just need some divs. And I'm using alt shift and down arrow to copy it, as I've mentioned a few times previously. Let's take 4 boxes, right? And let's add box class to all of this. So I've mentioned what class is. Class is also a selector, and we can select the box here, dot box. Let's add margin of 20 pixel, and margin of 20 pixel will be applied to all of the boxes. We need to go to index.html because we applied the class in index.html. Index.html. Yes, so we can see the box right now because we don't have anything inside them. So without anything we can't really see the thing. Hello, see the div. We can actually, but we need to mention a height and width, and then add some background color. We'll do that as well. Let's go for hello world. This, okay, this let's just, these are just placeholders, right? So now we press Ctrl Shift and C to inspect the elements. Yes, so this box has 20 pixel margin all around of it, like top, left. When I click it, you can see it right here. All of these boxes have 20 pixel margin. So 20 pixel margin will be applied to outside of the content. As you can see right here, the content right here does not have any spacing. It's the outer area which have the spacing. This is why this is called margin. Let's go for some padding and show you guys what padding does. Padding, let's go for 10 pixel. Yes, so now the space increased even further, but if I inspect it now, as you can see, the green part, this is the padding. This is the padding we have. And wait, let me see something. Yes, the green part is the padding. Yes, we're right. The green part is the padding, and this is a block element. The block element takes the whole width. Let's change the display to be inline. We can set display to be inline. These are a bit advanced topic, I think, and we'll be talking about this a bit later, because let's go for inline block. Inline block is the best of both worlds. We'll be going, it's a bit advanced topic, we'll be going into it a bit later. So now as we can see, that there's 20 pixel margin all around it, and the padding is also there, and this is our main content. So from the box model we just need the border. Let's go for border, 2 pixel solid red. So we need to mention how wide the border is going to be right here, and then we have different types of border. As I mentioned previously, we can use dashed as well. We have solid, we'll use solid here to understand, and red, or we can go blue, whatever you want. Yes, so in these you can inspect it right by clicking right here, or Control Shift C, both works. So yes, this is the box model. This content, this text is the main content, as we've seen right here in MDN. This lorem ipsum text, this is the text, and then we have some padding. We have some padding around this box, the green one. This part is the padding, which will be applied inside of this box, inside of the content. This is with the content, this is not outside of the content. And then we have some border, blue, we have some border gray here, I think, and then we have margin in the most outside of the box. So we have some margin around here as well. So the margin is used to differentiate the box from the other boxes. Let's go with another class. We can use box 1. Let's target, and then add some margin 200 pixel. We also need to add the class in the HTML. We can use multiple classes as well, but we can't use multiple ID. Yes, so the box 1 is the second box, and that has now 200 pixels margin. It's a bit too much, I think. As you can see, this has like really small margin, and this has like 200 pixels. Let's make it 100 pixel. See things better. We can't even see what's going on. So yes, the margin is used to differentiate these two, this and this and this. These boxes are differentiated by margin 200, but the padding is for inside of the box. You can differentiate these with paddings. You can technically, but that's not how we use it. That's not how we use margin, and that's not why we use margin. Yes, so this is element, this is padding, this is border, and the outside is the margin. All right, so there was our box model. We also use, in this section we also use width, background color, text, shadow, and display. I've already used display a bit, but let's go for the other things they mentioned. Width. Okay, I can set width of all the boxes to be 100 pixel. Let's go. And we also need to add a semicolon for each and every line. So we've set the width for 100% now, but the display of inline block was making it so the box will take only the space necessary and the padding. But now we have set a fixed width for the box. The whole box is 100 pixel. The whole box's width is 100 pixel, as we can see right here. Width 100 pixel. If we untick it, the width will be gone, and we get back the inline block, which will just take the necessary space for the element inside, for the main element, the text, and the padding. The padding and the main element is the main part of the box. So now we can even use 200 pixel here, right, to experiment. As I've mentioned previously, now the box goes way too big, but no, we don't need it. Let's just go for 100 pixel. And we also can set height if we want. Let's go for height. Box height, I want the height to be a bit longer. Let's go 200 pixel. Yes, the height is quite big now. As you can see, the height we right here we get is 200 pixel. If we remove it, we get back the previous one with 100 pixel and the necessary space for the text height. Yeah, so we can also go for background colors. Yes, let's go for background color. We're learning different uh, CSS properties. We can, oh, not black, background color red. Oh no, this looks quite ugly. Let's go for aqua. A bit better, looking like a glass filled with water. Okay, background color. We did use the margin, we did use the border, we did use the background color. Okay, margin, padding color, text shadow. Yes, we can use text shadow, but this is a bit not used and not used, but it is used, but let's keep it for the later videos as it's a bit advanced thing. You probably won't get your head around it. I don't understand some of it myself still now. Okay, so we can target the full body element if we want. Let's give the full body a background color of aqua. So in the selector we can use universal. Now we can target the HTML. We can also target the whole body element, which is the body right here. Anything we have here, we can target it. We can target this HTML. We can target this head. We can target this body. Targeting the head, maybe you won't get much because there are no HTML elements to be seen on the screen. But let's target the body and give it a background color of aqua. The whole body now has background color of aqua and it looks like I'm underwater. Hello, I'm under the water. Please help me. You must have seen this meme. All right, so this is the smaller with 100 pixel. Okay. So what else we? Oh, this is the box sizing. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I was lost. Okay, so the CSS box sizing property allows us to include the padding and border in the element with total width and height. Okay, so what we did here, I did not specify previously. It is doing this, which means the padding and border in an element, total width and height, meaning it will be all included as I have mentioned previously in the box, which is great for us. You can also learn it from here a bit better. I will be linking it in the description. But this is a bit, I would say, advanced topic. Let's keep it for later. Let's just focus on the basics. What we can do, we can use the background color, we can use the text color, text shadow. You can see the text shadow right here. There's a shadow behind it. I've mentioned it to be as advanced, but we can show the basics. Let's go. Text shadow. How do we even use it? I don't know. Text shadow. Okay, let's go for this. Can we see something? Yes, we can see some text shadow, but it's on the P tag. Which one of these are P? Okay, none of these are P. That's why. No wonder. Let's go to about.html where we have some P tag. Okay, here we go. This is the text shadow. So the text has some shadow behind it, as you can see. Let's comment out the hover things because we're having some hard time to hover over it and show you guys. Yes, so here we can see the shadows behind it. The in the behind the text there are shadows. Yes, and also forgive me, I'm not a native English speaker. I speak in Bangla for the most of the time, and that's why I sometimes have some sloppy English. Sorry about that. Let me know in the comments if you want Bangla videos or English videos. I prefer English because I get to practice it as well, and I would recommend you guys to practice your English skills as well, because you'd be needing it. You'd be needing it in future, because whenever you are going to work in a company, you'd be needing it to speak in English, because the clients are from other countries, and English is the international language. We need to start communicating in English. Enough about that. Let's go ahead and wrap our video, because I've already uh, covered the box element in index.html. So I hope you guys get it now. It's the main thing, main element, and then we have some padding around it, and then we have border, and then outside of it we have margin. We can inspect it like this. This is the main div, main content, and the green part is the padding, and the reddish part here, it became red but it's not red, and the purplish, okay, it is the border, and the outside of that is the margin, the whole big thing, the whole big box. Okay, so this is the box model pretty much in one video, and if you have some queries or something you wanted to ask or something you wanted to learn, something if I've missed, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.